So let's start making the first part of the air purifier. We'll start with the base. We'll choose the top plane. The dia will be 250 mm. And the height of the base will be around 80 mm. I'll give a chamfer in the bottom. Not so big. 60°. With 60°, I'm getting the maximum base and the design as well, which will be shown. So this looks good. Give a fillet here for a smooth edge. This looks good. And a small cut here. .230, so this will be 10 mm. That's good enough for extrude of 5 mm only. And a fillet here. So now the design is very sleek. This looks good now. Now I'll give a shell here. Shell of thickness. I'll opt for 5 mm. So the bottom looks good. I'll make both the circles equal. and this was 250 mm. I want this 40 mm inside this one, so this will be 250 minus 80 mm, 40 and 40 from both sides. Now 5 mm. So this is how the bottom will look like. I got one part of the purifier done. I'll save it. Make a new folder here. I'll save the name with AP Air Purifier bottom. Alright, so now the diameter is 170 mm. I'll make a mesh for this. The inner dia is 170 mm. Offset it. Offset of 5 mm. And I'll give it a height of 50 mm. This looks good. I'll make a mesh on the face of the cylindrical body. So for this I need to choose the plane. So this is 170. I'll make a reference plane. 170. Hide this plane. Now I'll draw the mesh shape I want on this plane. I will be needed. I need a hexagonal shape on this plane, on this face. So I'll draw a hexagon. The hexagon of 7 is good enough. One more hexagon. Here. The gap between them will be 5 mm. Enough, I guess. I'll do it 5. I'll make both the edges same. I'll do it perpendicular. 5 and 7 mm is good. Five from upward. I'll do the pattern. Make it 4. No, that's not right. This will be 1. Down, make it 3. And the distance between them will be 20. This looks good. Five. I'm making perpendicular. Oh, this looks good. Let's make this 70 mm. I want both of them in the center. 1 2 1 2 1 2. So make a reference line. Make it horizontal. A very easy trick for everything if you want in center. Even if you are changing the dimension, is this. I made this line. I'll make them equal. So if you see the distance from here to here and here to here is same. Even when I'm changing the dimension of this cylinder to, let's suppose, 200 mm, it will always be in the center. Let's make it 70 mm again. So we got the pattern. From here to here it will be 10 mm. Now I'll do the linear pattern again in the X direction. Let's make it 15. All right. And I'll make these two perpendicular. Alright, so the pattern is even now. I'll exit the sketch. This is taking a little longer because there is a lot of line in this sketch, too many relations, too many circle, dot and everything. That's why it's taking time because of the graphics. I'll come to wrap, select the sketch. I'll choose the face on which I want the cut. I'll choose this face. You see, the impression came on the cylindrical face, right? I'll do cut, and the thickness I want is 6 mm. The body is actually 5 mm. I'll cut through 6 mm so that it's through cut. Now I'll do OK and see the result. So this looks very good, but the number of cut is low. The mesh is small, right? It didn't came through here. So I'll have to increase the number of pattern. So I'll go back to the sketch. We have it 30, right? I'll make it 50. Let's do it 55. No, let's make it to 50. We are 30, now let's make it, yeah, 50 is enough, I guess. Or you can also do one thing, you can check the circumference of the outer surface and make the pattern according to the circumference. So now you'll see the mesh is done. I'll hide the plane. The mesh looks like this. I'll save the mesh. AP bottom mesh. Now I'll make the top part. I'll assemble the bottom two parts. So this is bottom. Let's import the bottom mesh. Select the face, select the surface of both the centers and make it concentric. So this is how it looks, the bottom part. Right. So now I'll make the top part. As I'm planning to make a air purifier that contains a flower pot on the top, so I'll make a groove for the flower pot on the top of the part, and then I'll design the rest of the body according to this. I'll save the assembly.